Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I do have some new products from Saviland that I'm going to be showing you guys unboxing and using. And when they reached out to me, I was actually pretty excited to see that they had this 𝚙𝚛𝚘𝚍𝚞 kit, because this is definitely new. I love, like, straight off the bat, I think I really love how the boxes look, like the designs and everything. Like, I just really liked it. It felt very new to me, so I was really excited to try this out, unbox it, and just see how everything is and how it works. They also sent me a nail drill, and I'm just gonna quickly unbox this and show it because this is not really the star of the show. However, this is a really great starter drill. I feel like this drill is so cute. It's very powerful and it's really affordable. And I know I've been a little missing in action on my channel for this week. I know I posted a video Monday, but I already had that ready like over the weekend, so that was like no biggie. But yeah, I know I haven't really been as active. I feel like it's been a bad week, not necessarily bad, but like I just haven't been as active because each and every time I would like wake up, want to come out here to do my nail stuff, record a voiceover, I just wasn't really in the mood to do it. And I just feel like I never want to force myself to record content because I just feel like it's not going to be as authentic as I want it to be. So that's never the case, but now I am feeling a little bit better and I'm finally in the mood to bring you guys a voiceover so I can go ahead and post this. So basically I'm just unboxing this nail drill. I do have this sped up because, like I said, this isn't really the star of the show, but I wanted you guys to see everything that it comes with. The first thing I showed you guys were the instructions and the safety manual and how to work the drill, and I feel like that was very descriptive. It had pictures and stuff. It also comes with, just like any other standard drill, it comes with like the little set of prepping bits and also some sanding bands. The voice part is a little behind, but you know, that's okay. I'm just showing you guys everything that it comes with. I don't really recommend you guys using the sanding bands that comes in the little prepping bits because I feel like those are just way too harsh for the natural nails. We also got the little clamp for the side of the drill and also the actual handpiece of the drill. It has some really nice weight to it. I really love the design on it, and it also has the lock and unlock features, so that's always a plus in my book. Before I show the drill, underneath all of that, it also comes with just a little bit more stuff. Of course, it comes with the charger cord and also the little piece to connect the drill to the handpiece. It also comes with this cute dust brush. I love this dust brush. It is so soft. And it also comes with two different buffer bits where one side is a little bit more coarse than the other, so I feel like that was great. That was everything, like all of the accessory pieces, but now we can finally get into how the drill looks. So basically this is how the overall drill looks. Again, I think it's very cute. I also saw, like, I saw this on Amazon before they even reached out to me to try this out. I did see they also have this drill in purple, and the purple looks so good. But this pink is also very cute, and I love how like all of the accessories that came in this box is also pink as well, like the buffers and stuff, and the dust brush, the sanding bands. That's so cute because it stays on theme. I think a lot of the drills that's coming out now are starting to make their drills in like this rectangle shape, and I don't know, I really like it. I feel like it's just very different from like any other like rounded edge drill. I just personally like the design. It has an LED screen, and I love the way it operates, because in order to turn the speed down or up, you turn this huge dial that's on the front, because it also displays the RPM. And this is a 50,000 RPM drill, so this drill is very powerful. Definitely I wouldn't recommend using this drill all the way up at a 50,000. I don't even know why these are being made at 50,000, but just know that this drill is very powerful. And I did turn off my light because I felt like you couldn't see it with them on, and you guys see like it has this really cute glow behind like the dial or the speed wheel. I don't know what you guys would call it, but I think that's very cute. I've never seen a drill do that. And when it goes like all the way up, it turns red, and that's definitely a warning because you do not need this drill all the way up at 50,000. But I did think that was like a nice little feature. It's really cute, and I feel like sometimes when like new products come out, whenever there's like a new feature like this that's really cute, sometimes the actual quality or like the function of the drill kind of just like decreases a little bit, but I feel like that wasn't the case with this drill. It was a really nice one. It was really powerful. It wasn't skipping or like vibrating in my hand, so I feel like that was very, very great. If you want to check this drill out, I will link it down below for you guys to check it out, or it will be in my Amazon storefront. Now moving to the actual tip kit. I was so excited for this. As I'm showing you guys the packaging, feel free to pause and read if you would like to. I was really drawn to this diagram of how the nail tips are actually made. So as you guys can see, there are 4 different layers to these nails. They have the bond shield, the tip AF primer, the soft press tip, and then on top of that it is the top coat. So these are designed to be worn for 30 days without lifting or anything happening to them, and these are plant-based, so that was very interesting as well. They are rich in castor oil and vitamin E. They are 26 free formula, and apparently SS Pro Tip X 4.0 technology. I have no idea what that means, but it definitely took me a while to say that. Like, I was practicing off camera. That's such a tongue twister. I have no idea what that means, but it's on the box, so I was definitely so excited to try them out and see how the quality felt overall. But before we get into the actual nails, I am going to show you everything that this kit comes with. I was really shocked to see that it came with like its own removal spray. Definitely never seen that in any other kit. And I also want to do like a part 2 to this video, taking them off, like removing them using that spray just to see how it works. Also, it comes with a solid gel, which is pretty standard. You guys see me poke it a few times, and I really like the consistency for a soft gel nail enhancement. This is here, it's just like the instruction manual. Very deep. I really love how detailed this is. Like, it has so many pictures, so many different types of descriptions. And again, feel free to pause and read if you would like to, because it is going by a little faster. But the next thing this kit includes are the 4 gels, and this order was messing with me so bad, so I did have to put the builder gel at the end so it looks a little bit more uniform. But it comes with the AF primer. I definitely have to look at what AF mean, because I've seen that so many times like throughout this kit. I don't know what that means, but it comes with the AF primer. It comes with the extend gel, which is what you are going to use to apply it. It also comes with the top coat and a plant-based builder gel. And here I'm just showing you guys what the consistency looks like of all of them. The top coat had me a little bit shook, because I don't know if you guys seen like that little blob that came up. I don't know what that was, but it was kind of like it was almost curing in the bottle, or maybe the products wasn't like mixed all the way. I don't know. But for the most part, all of the consistencies look pretty nice. They feel very standard for what the product is. In this kit we also get a mini lamp, because of course you will need this to cure them on. Even though I have a ton of these lights really come in handy. Like, if you just want to buy one kit and be done with it, a light inside of these boxes are really helpful, especially if you're someone who hasn't brought any type of nail product, like anything that has to do with nails, but you finally want to try a gel-X kit. These lights really come in handy, because you don't have to go and try to buy them separately. The kit basically comes with everything that you need, even down to like the prepping parts, which I am getting into now. So I did set the nails to the side really quick, because I do want to get those last. But as far as the prepping supplies, we do get a 100/180 grit nail file, a couple alcohol pads for some nail prep and like cleaning off the nails, dehydration. It also comes with a wooden stick, which is what you would use as a cuticle pusher. And it also comes with some sticky pads for if you just want to wear these nails for like a day or a couple hours. You can apply them using the sticky tabs and pop them off easily. Personally, I have never tried using the sticky pads to apply my nails. I probably should, just, you know, to use them and see how they work. But I can't really tell you how they would apply using the sticky pads, or if I like them or not. And so yeah, that's that. Finally, let's go ahead and get into the nails, because that is what you guys have been waiting for. I'm so excited to show you what I think about these nails and how they look. So again, the box is very detailed, just like the overall box that everything came in. And this is how the nails look. They did send over a short French tip, which is pretty classy to me. I love the design, like just something very simple. I am looking on the website and also Amazon. I was curious to see if they had any different lengths, because I would have definitely liked a longer length. But as far as I'm seeing on Amazon and on the actual Saviland website, They only have two different types of nails, which are the classic French tips, but they do have the ones I'm showing you now, which is extra short square, and they do have an almond. And just to let you guys know, as I'm looking at them on Amazon, I see that they have an option where you can get both, like this entire kit plus both types of nails for cheaper than what it is like separately. I don't know how that came to be, but definitely check that out if you want to like save yourself some money and get more for less. And also on the actual website, I see that they have the kits, and also they have the nails separately. So on the website, I see the almonds are just $8.99 just for the actual nail tips. The solid gel is $7.99. These squares are $9.99, and even the builder gel, I see that's $2.99, but you only get one per order. So you know, that's very great if you do want to get everything separately, if you don't want to buy the entire kit, even though I feel like that's very affordable for everything that it comes in. But just in case you have your own like specific builder gels and like products and top coats that you like to use, you can definitely buy these items like separately if that's what you choose. I also don't see any other color options, so this nude color is pretty much all we get for now, which is understandable because these nail kits from Saviland is really new. So I doubt they wanted to launch like so many different products all at once. They kind of want to test the waters first before they get into mass production, or they could be coming out with more lings and colors like literally today, tomorrow, next week. I don't really know the plan for Saviland, but as far as I know for now, they only have two different types of nails and only one color option. So if you want to try this kit out, I will have it linked in my Amazon storefront for you guys to check it out, and also I will have the links for the Saviland website because I don't think my code works on the Amazon website. So you know, either or, whichever you decide to purchase from, that's up to you. Both of them will be linked down below. And also I do have a discount code that you guys can use for Saviland, so definitely check that out if you want to save even more money on your purchase. So finally we can get into the nails, and as you guys can see, I've already started to prep my nails, and I am going to be doing both hands, so I'm going to be doing a full set. This is going to be exciting for you guys to sit and watch. I did do like a full set, like using some of these shorter nails from a different brand, and I really enjoyed wearing them, so I wanted to do them as well for this brand because they were short, they felt really manageable for me. So you know, I just wanted to do a full set and just wear them. And a couple of seconds back I did show you guys what time it was. I was kind of like challenging myself because at the time I showed you, I think it was like 4:05, and I had to leave out at 5 o'clock. So I just wanted to like test myself and just try to beat the clock, see if I could get my nails done under an hour, including the nail prep on both hands. I know it did take a little bit longer because I don't really do my right hand as much, so it was definitely some awkward times where I was going a little bit slower than how I would do on my left hand, because you know, it's just process whenever I'm trying to do my right hand, it just feels really weird. And also I just wanted to take it a little bit slower because when I'm using these products, it's not really something I'm used to. So when it came to like filing my natural nails, getting around my cuticle areas, like cutting them, I just wanted to really be careful because I didn't want to cut myself or damage my natural nails because I'm trying to beat the clock. So I definitely kept that in mind, and I did finish. I think it was like 5 minutes, like 5 or 6 minutes after, which made up for like the late start. I did start at 4:05, so I would say I did get this done within that hour. Definitely no minutes, seconds to spare, but I did get it done. So I think I ended up finishing around like 5:05, 5:06. I would say that was pretty successful, and for some of you that may seem really long just to do a quick set of like short gel X nails, but keep in mind I am recording and I did want to make sure that I had some really nice detailed footage just so you know I can show how the entire process went. And I honestly feel like if I wasn't recording, I would have finished even faster. And it was definitely all in my right hand. Like that was what took me the longest, because I've done a video where I actually timed myself, nail prep included, doing all the steps I'm doing now, and I finished in under like 5 or 6 minutes. And also a little bit of like some complications came in because these nails were really short, and I will get into it when I start to apply them. But as you guys can see, I am just finishing up my nail prep. I am currently going in around my cuticles with a cuticle ball bit, And this is just to polish up like everything I left over. Anytime I'm switching hands, I do flip my drill to a different direction. So whenever I'm working on my left hand, I use it in the forward direction, and when I switch to my right, I switch into the reverse. I did clip down my cuticles off camera for self-explanatory reasons. I wanted to be very careful when doing that, so I just had to get really close up and just make sure I wasn't cutting myself. And the last thing I'm going to do is cut down my nails. I've always had like pretty long, strong, natural nails, and it honestly hurt me to cut them down. I couldn't find my actual nail clippers, so I did just go ahead and take my cuticle nippers and just cut them down. I did that on both hands, and had I not cut them down, my natural nails would have been showing underneath the actual Saviland gel tips because that's how short they are. Definitely an everyday activity, like short natural length, and I think that's why I really liked it, and I decided to do both hands because they were really manageable, and I still have them on now. It's been like I think a week since I did this video. Like I said, I haven't really been as active this week, so after recording this video, I did get the chance to wear them all week when I wasn't recording or doing any more voiceovers and stuff, and I really like these nails so much. So I would definitely recommend them. And so I'm just going to finish like filing the free edges of my nail to even them out. And then I'll be cleaning them off with an alcohol pad that came in this kit. And then we can get into sizing the nails out and applying them. So after wiping my nails down from the dust, I did go ahead and plug in my light, and this is how it looks. I love that the button actually works, so when you turn it off, it actually turns off. You don't have to like wait for it to finish the 30 seconds or 60 seconds. And I love when a light button actually works, because a lot of times you may forget that you have gel products sitting next to it and you don't want to have that exposed to that light because it will cure and it will mess up. And the next thing I am going to do is pick out my nail sizes, and there's not really much to it besides making sure they fit sidewall to sidewall. If you can't find a nail that fits perfectly, always go with the bigger size and just use a hand file and just file it down to customize it to fit your natural nail. Because if you use a smaller nail, it's just not going to fit like on the sidewalls. You have to force it down, and that may cause air bubbles and like lifting. It's just not going to fit properly. So always make sure that they cover the entire nail around the cuticles and also on the sidewalls. Whenever I was sizing them out, I did want to take a minute to show you guys how thin these nails are. I don't know if that's a great thing or a bad thing, but with all of like the different layers to this nails, like as I showed you guys on the box, I don't think I expected them to be this thin. So yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I just felt like they would have been a little bit thicker, but them being thinner may even just be better because they will look a lot more natural. So I guess looking at it for what it is and like the overall goal that you are trying to achieve when applying these, I guess it could be more on like a pro side than a con. So I don't know, let me know what you guys feel about that. If you would prefer them to be a little bit thicker to make up for like the sturdiness, or I don't know, just let me know what you guys think down below. I did show a brief little clip of me adding a little bit of the primer to my thumb. I didn't really go in with the primer on all of my nails because I do have a peel off base on all of my nails. I wasn't really gonna apply peel off base to my right hand just because I would actually like to wear them even when I'm filming other content. But I don't know, I just went ahead and applied my peel off base to all of my nails, and now I am gonna be using the extend gel to apply my tips. This kit does come with two different products that you can use to apply them. I'm going to be using the extend gel for my right hand only because I felt like it was just a lot easier. And I am doing my right hand because this is going to be the most awkward thing to do. So I want to get this hand out the way. I didn't want to do my left hand and then have to like backtrack and do my right. It just would have made it even more difficult, especially like trying to grip these. One of the challenges I did face when working with these nails is I could not really grip them right. They were just like really small and teeny. I just had a difficult time even just trying to hold them, grip them, and whenever I would put them underneath the light, trying to hold them onto my nails, my finger was like in the way. So whenever like I would cure on like the back part closest to my cuticle and I moved my hand a little bit, sometimes it would like live, and I did get some air bubbles, I think on my middle finger of my right hand. And that was just something I also felt like slowed me down when during like my application process, because you will see like in a few seconds as I'm doing my thumb, it was very challenging. I did have to do my thumb about 3 times, like just trying to apply them on both hands. Like it was just really difficult because for one, I feel like the first time like I just didn't have my light on, so when I went to turn it on, I like loosened my grip and then it just started to move, so I had to take it off, wipe down my nails, and also remove the gel from the nail tip. The second time, I think I was trying to like put it on and I couldn't really like flow it down. Whenever I like move my hand and try it to, it just plopped down because I couldn't really like grip it as well, if that makes sense. And it also had like way too much gel. So for my third time, I just kind of took all of that into consideration. I added less gel and I didn't really start from my, well I did, but like I just kind of put it on all at once, so I didn't have to like try to flow it down and the nail just like plop down again. I don't know if that makes sense, but after I kept all of that into consideration, I was able to apply it and it didn't have any spillage. So definitely keep that in mind. With shorter nails, you do not need a lot of gel at all because it can get messy on you if you use too much. So now that I got all of them on my right hand, I did cure them for another 30 seconds in my bigger light. And now for my left hand, I'm going to switch to the solid gel in a jar to apply them. I just felt like since this is more of like a solid gel, it would be easy, especially since, like I said, gripping them was a bit challenging. And since I already have my nails on my right hand, I didn't want that to be a problem. And using the solid gel, since I can apply them to my nails and I don't really have to hold them in place the entire time, like I could just press it down, have time to clean around the cuticle area if I need to. That was just the most easiest thing to do. And I could have did that on my right, but I did want to use both of the items in the kit just to show you guys how both of them work since they were both included. And I do feel like using the solid gel in the jar are just the best way to apply these, especially one of the main reasons is because it's a solid gel. So like I said, you can apply some into the nail tip, apply it to your nails, press it down, and you don't really have to hold it in place the entire time. Like if you need to, you have time enough to get a brush, get some alcohol, clean around like the edges of the nails, the cuticle area. And you don't necessarily need cuticle oil to remove it. You can just go in with like your nails or just something because it's not really as sticky as like the looser extend gel. So definitely whenever I use these again, I will be using this solid gel in the jar because that was just the most easiest thing to use and the most convenient. But I feel like these nails are pretty standard though. I really love the quality of these. They were really easy. I feel like the only thing that made them difficult is how short they were because I couldn't really grip them, and that's honestly, like looking at it, that's honestly the only thing, like the only problem that I had. So if you don't have chubby fingers like me, or like if you don't have a problem like gripping the shorter nails, or if you have a better way of applying them without your hand being in the way, then I feel like you won't even have any of these problems I'm describing in my video. But as far as like the nail tips, they were honestly amazing. Like I said, I really love this length and they were really manageable. I got so many compliments like throughout the week I was wearing them. Also, one of the things, I think I like took it out because I ended up recording something on top of it, but I did want to say that whenever I opened the nails and took them out, I was kind of shocked that we only get 3 sets of these. Like if you were to do both hands, you know, you would use both of the sizes for both hands, so you will only be able to go back to this kit 3 times to use it. So I definitely feel like it should have been more in there, or I don't know if it's because this was just like a PR product, I have no idea, but I was hoping we got a lot more like tips in the kits. Not even a lot to like be asking for too much, but 3, Like, only having 3 is crazy, but at least the individual boxes of nails on the website is pretty cheap. Like, they are, like I mentioned, they were like $6.99, so you can buy the nails separately. Whenever you buy the first kit and you use all the nails, you can just buy the individual nail kits separately, which are pretty cheap. You saw on my thumb, I did have a few more problems on my thumb for my left hand. My natural nail was just way too long still, so I end up applying the nail a little bit away from my cuticle area, just so that the tip of the nail would be covered and it didn't have that awkward little peak from underneath. And I did end up filing around my cuticle areas off camera once I got them applied. And I am just filing down the free edges of the nail to get them a little bit more straighter. I did do my filing off camera. I did use a Saviland drill, and I used a sanding band to file around my cuticle areas off camera, just because it was just a lot faster and easier for me. I wanted to make sure, you know, I didn't file on my skin too much, especially on my right hand. So again, for obvious reasons. However, I did come into some problems where I kind of fouled over my French tip a little bit. So you will see like some parts, especially on my thumb. I don't know why I had so many problems with my thumb, but on my thumb you will see like where I kind of went over my French tip with my file. If I did have more time, I would have definitely went back over that with like some white gel polish. But again, remember, I am trying to be done by 5, so I just wanted to be done with them as quick as possible. So after I got them cured for another 30 seconds, file around my cuticle, clean up spillage, and also just shape them up a little bit, I am going to go in with the builder gel. It's not necessarily for strength because these nails are really short. It doesn't really need to have like a lot of strength. But the builder gel, if you are new to them, this is just gonna keep the French tip from peeling away or chipping away. It's just to make the design last longer. So I am taking my time trying to go in with a really thin layer of this builder gel. And then once I clean up around my cuticle areas, I cure that for 30 seconds. And then on top of that, I am gonna apply the top coat. Again, clean around my cuticle areas and also cure for 30 seconds. For my thumb, that I had to apply the nail a little bit further away because I didn't want my natural nail to show underneath. I did use a little bit more of the builder gel to just kind of fill that in, so it doesn't really look like I'm in need of like a refill or something, just so, you know, it kind of looks a little bit more neater and fresher, just to fill in some of that space. And that's pretty much the last few things I'm gonna do, so I'll just let you guys watch me finish up these nails. I did repeat these same steps to my other hand off camera with the builder gel and the top coat. That did take me longer, but since I wasn't recording, it didn't take as long as I would have been had I been recording. I didn't add any designs on these nails, so that's pretty much it. After finishing adding my top coat, I did apply some cuticle oil, and once I finished rubbing in the cuticle oil to re-nourish my cuticles, this is how the finished nails look. I really love how the overall look of these nails, like, even though I did have some trouble with trying to hold them and apply them, I just feel like that was so worth it for how these nails turned out. They are literally stunning, And like I said, I really love this very short length because it was very manageable for like everyday activity. If you don't want to have nails that's too long, these are great. And I just love the way they look. I got so many compliments, like I was saying like earlier, I got so many compliments the week I wore these. So if you are looking for something similar to this look, definitely check them out. As far as my application, I would say using the solid gel is better because on my left hand, I didn't have any air bubbles. However, on my right hand, on my middle finger, you can see a little bit of air bubbles towards like the tip, which is okay. Like, you know, it's not really a problem. But as you guys can see, my left hand, it definitely looks a lot better because I did use like the solid gel where I was definitely like sure even after curing it, everything was gonna be like a nice and solid application. But again, whatever you use to apply them is totally up to you. Again, I will have both of these linked down below. The Amazon version will be linked at my Amazon storefront, and the link for the website, which you can use my discount code for, that will be linked down below as well. I really love the overall look of these. I definitely will be using these again to do a full set because that's just how much I like them. I am hoping to see some different colors and like some different lengths very soon because I would really like to try those out, and I'm pretty sure I won't run into those complications how I did in this video because of the lengths. And that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know what you guys thought about today's set. If you are wanting to try these nails, let me know down below. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.